All right, I actually have some goosebumps here. Now, I'm going to be opening for the very first time one of the two products that I mentioned to you. Now, I want you to keep this in mind. This product is absolutely not for everyone. And I mean that two different ways. One way, I mean it might be not to your liking or to your beliefs. Second way would be due to age. So as I go on, I'm going to mention that anytime I share anything like what's in this box, you need to be 21 or over to enjoy. Did that give you a hint? I'm sure it did. So as I mentioned, a kindred spirit reached out to me, and this family has been following along for years. And there is a long backstory to this. It is a heartfelt, warming backstory, but I think I'm going to share that for later, or maybe one or both of them will share the story together with me. And it was something that when they approached me, I thought it over. And after a while, it kind of aligned with some of the past ideas and business steps that Ben and I had already looked into and kept hitting brick walls. So before I go on with that part of the story, let me open at least one of these boxes. I think I'll start with this one here. I'm assuming they're the same, just two different boxes. Like I said, I have goosebumps. There's something here. I'm going to put this out of the way because it is duplicates of the other items in here. Actually, I can put this. All right. Trying to figure out the best way to open this. I can tell I've been using this knife on many a boxes. I don't want to pull towards me. It is dull. I think I'm going to have to break the blade. Okay. All right. Some of you are going to be very disappointed. It's not anything for decorating. It's not anything for gardening. You could use it in the garden. You can use it while you're decorating. Okay, friends. Complete chills. What I'm holding right here is a bottle of a 9-year Kentucky bourbon, and the name of it is Sugarwood 1790. And I'm looking at it right now, barrel number 1, bottle number 4. And there's a spot here in the back that I am to sign. I've been signing hundreds of them already. I'm going to show you a close-up in a moment, but I had the pleasure of completely designing the logo. I used a label that they had already sent to me on a bottle that they had, but the bottle is custom designed by the distillery. And this is very exciting to see it in person. We have a wax seal, a gold wax seal, and on the top there's an S that was embossed for Sugarwood. Now, the hints probably gave it away, needing to be over 21, but I'm going to share some more information about this. So at this point, Sugarwood 1790 will be available in 3 states, and which stores, at this point of this video, I don't know which stores yet, but I know bottles were sent off that way, and they will be in Maine, New Hampshire, and Vermont. If you live in one of the states that Kentucky is now able to ship directly to, you have to be there to sign for it. It has to be somebody 21 and over to sign for it. Remember that, okay? Or else it gets taken back to whoever's delivering it at the warehouse. The other product that I'm going to be working on with Menlo Distillery is also a vanilla extract. And the barrels that it is right now in have 2,000 vanilla beans within each barrel. And I have a sample I've been using, but it's still not at its prime, and it was really good. Some of you may have spied it on my counter a few times, a few videos. It's in a very tall bottle, which is the way it came to me just to sample. And then we have some that are in shorter bottles, which I think is the bottle we might be using. They sent several of the bottles for me to choose. I was just seeing if I left them on the counter with everything else, but I did not. I think we have a bottle selected, and now I have a label to design for that as well. It will also be under the Sugarwood 1790 name, but it's going to be different so that it stands out a little bit from, of course, the bourbon. So I just wanted to clear up the table here and sit for a moment. It is something that I am proud to help another kindred spirit market. I am proud to be part of it by sharing our property's name on the bottle. And I also love the quality and the fact that this is a small family-owned business. It's not a big corporation. It's a family-owned business that over 9 years ago, they had a vision to produce this. And I am so pleased that they thought of me. And like I mentioned before, the story is a little bit that the kindred spirit has been watching my episodes during the vid especially. And I guess the videos got her and her husband through some tough times. And it was brought to my attention that I've been conversing with said kindred spirit. And I don't want to say names yet because I just need to confirm how much I'm able to share. But said kindred spirit and I had exchanged photos and direct messages. They planted a peony garden after our 100-year-old peony plant and things like that. She's made so many of the recipes, and you'll even find my bourbon marinade on the website when it comes up. And I'm like, you might want to try this, and coming to find out, she says, I've already made it. So this is working with somebody that has known me for a very long time. And we've been getting to know them and the family, and it's a really nice connection, and I look forward to working with them on future projects. But I kind of joke, this is a spirit for kindred spirits. I also wanted to say, if I sound a little elusive here on YouTube, I have some rules I need to follow, and I know I need to tell you that you cannot purchase this on my website. You cannot, and you need to be 21 to look at the website for said product. And there's going to be a lot of rules and regulations that I do have to learn. I'll be able to share a little bit more over on Instagram. And if you want more information as I get the information, you can sign up for my newsletter, which I don't use an awful lot, as many of you know. But you can sign up for a newsletter, and I will be making another announcement about this when we have a little more firm information. I'll be using the newsletter if we're going to be doing a signing out and about once again at some of the stores that are going to be carrying the bourbon. And there's also some chatter amongst all of us that some restaurants in those 3 states will also have the opportunity to carry Sugarwood 1790 at their bar, which that excites me as well, because then we can do some fun meet and greets there as well. So that's it for now. I hope you're a little excited about this, and don't worry, I have other products coming your way for the new year, but this one, it was different. This one caught me by surprise, and I'm proud of it. Hundreds and hundreds of boxes I filled this year. This one was gonna give me guff. No, no, no. I won, and it's going out today. So as I was saying earlier, I know that alcohol, so I'm going to hold this label forward here so that you can see that, and I can keep looking at the S on top. Bye now.